If you started learning Cornish, the chances are that you've heard about this big scary thing called mutations, but actually it's something that you already use in English. Here's a prime example. Think of the question, what do you like? If you were talking in a formal circumstance or someone perhaps you don't know very well, or you've just got really good diction, you would say, what do you like? But if you're speaking more informally, you might say, what do you like? And although you wouldn't write that in a formal letter or email, in a text, you might easily write it with a D. What do you like? W-H-A-D. So that's an example of a change in pronunciation which has entered the language informally. You won't find it in the Oxford English Dictionary, but you will find it in informal speech. What's the difference between that and Cornish? Well, the only difference really is that those changes or mutations have entered the formal language. We came across an example when we talked about da. Pur da becomes pur tha. So it's softened. Instead of da, it's tha. D-H-A. Another difference is, in English, it's what comes after the change, which has caused the change is made. So what do you like becomes what do you like or what do you like because it's followed by do. Another example is what is that in informal speech becoming was that, or familiarly perhaps in cricket, how is that becomes how's that. So what is it that causes the change in da to tha? It's because it's preceded by the word pur, and which means very, and certain words in Cornish cause mutations in other words, and pur is one of them. So instead of pur da, it becomes pur tha. So you'll learn more about that, but as you can see, it's something which is already familiar to us. So not big and scary at all. And there are more mutations in Cornish, but there are all sorts of tips and tricks for remembering those.